This is my 1969 Charger for sale. It is a 1969 Charger big block 4-speed. It's got a 383 engine. It was a factory 383 car. It's a factory 383 automatic, but it's been changed over to a 4-speed earlier on in restoration prior to me getting the car. So I'll walk around the car and show you a little bit about the car. So offhand, it's this beautiful orange color. I'm a little bit unsure about the color. If it's either Hemi orange or Hugger orange. I haven't actually matched it, but it's a gorgeous color. Reddish in some lights and very bright orange in some lights. It's got 17-inch wheels on it, 17 by 8 and 235 in the front, and 17 by 9.5, 295 in the rear. It's got a front brake conversion kit, the SSBC front disc brake conversion kit. Brand new directional tires on there. So it's not an actual RT car. It's an XP car, not an XS. However, I just really love the look of the RT stripe on it, and just it's more of a RT clone, if you will, but it has all the upgrades that an RT would come with, minus the 440 engine. It has upgraded suspension, a sway bar on the front as well. So underneath the car, I'll show you underneath, because a lot of people get concerned with unibodies, rightly so, frame rails and trunk. So if you notice, these frame rails are completely solid. The trunk floors are completely solid. This car has no structural or rust issues as far as frame goes. Underneath, looks really well. And I'll make sure I get underneath and show all the rest of the stuff, and I'll make sure to attach pictures of the trunk floors. You can see the trunk is in really good shape, no issues with rust. All of your chrome trim, and the chrome has been re-dipped in chrome, so it's all brand new. Notice how much this shines. This car's not been washed, it's not been waxed. It's honestly sat in my garage for about a month now, and this is not polished up at all. So everything there is there, and it's very nice. Vinyl top is in amazing shape. I mean, it's pretty much a brand new vinyl top, stretched really well, no bubbles, no kind of pits, no scratches, nothing. It looks phenomenal. Even with it being dirty in here, it needs to be vacuumed and cleaned out. The interior's in beautiful shape. All the seats are in great shape. There's one small rip right here on the rear seat, but everything's there. All your armrests, all your pads, and all the chrome is in really good shape. All your bezels, again, the entire dash, wood grain, all the gauges work, to include the factory clock, which is very rare to find. All the switches, doors, the heat vents, everything works in the car, to include the dome lights. There's an underneath dash light. This is a light package car. The only thing that doesn't currently work is the radio, but that can be easily wired up. So it's very, very hard to find one in this good shape, especially the interior. No pitting, all the trim's good, and all your door panels and everything's just in beautiful shape. This car, they did a great restoration. I can't take credit for it. Even the seal plate doesn't show much sign of wear. So it is a headrest car as well. That was one of the options it came with. But if you look, it's just a stunning car, especially the color on it. The only cosmetic blemish I would say for the car is the hood, which is not going to be a major thing, honestly. It has a couple scars on the fiberglass. It is a fiberglass hood. So right here, and what's happened is, went for a test drive today, actually, with a guy who's very interested in the car, came down to look at it, and may still buy the car. I'm waiting to hear back from him. He's very interested in the car. We forgot to put the hood bins back in on the test drive, and the hood actually flew off and cracked, which the hood needs to be repainted to kind of match the fenders anyway, because we had some previous issues with the fiberglass hood, and it didn't 100% match the fenders when it was repainted. So quite frankly, it needed to be repainted anyway, and those are very minor fiberglass fixes. I mean, you can take a little bit of body filler, smooth those areas out, and then just repaint to match. So you're talking maybe $500 to fix that little bit of fiberglass and those cracks right there, to fix that and have it repainted. I mean, depending on what your body man charges, probably roughly around like $500 or so to to fix that and match it. And then you have pretty much a show car at this point. I think the price where I have this car priced at for the value, even with that cosmetic issue, is a very good price for the market. These cars are going for, you know, right now the market's very strong, 70s, 80s, 90s on up. So under the hood, you know, 3.3 big block, Edelbrock intake, 509 cam. All the heads have been gone through very much, and hardened valve seats, bronze valve guides. Holley 750 carb. Again, this needs to be just kind of washed and detailed underneath here, but it shines just as bright as anything else, and it's very much a show car. I mean, this car is a very beautiful restoration. I can't take credit for it. The only thing I've had done is put a McLeod clutch, racing clutch, or it's a street clutch. McLeod Racing Street Clutch, brand new flywheel, and I put the Holley 750 on there. Other than that, I can't take credit for this restoration, but the guy who did it did a beautiful job. So the car's there. Again, I think the market for these cars is extremely strong right now and goes up every single year. It's a 1969 Charger, which is if you ask people what their dream car is, you know, most any kind of muscle car guy, a 69 Charger will be in their top 3. So beautiful car. Like I said, the hood is the only thing that's kind of any issue, but you might even want to invest in a steel hood and just have it painted to match the car anyway. So I don't think it takes away too much from the even looks of the car. I could probably drive this car to a car show right now, even with a little crack on the fiberglass hood, and it'd probably place very well. So again, this is a 69 Charger. You guys have any questions, please let me know. Let me go underneath that one more time and show you guys that there's no issues with the frame, no drips. That's the bottom of the oil pan, and it's literally like that clean. I haven't touched or cleaned this car in months, and you know, take that if you will. I mean, this is the truth. I haven't. And these are the frame rails. I mean, just as solid as you'd want. There wasn't a bunch of like crazy undercoating or bedliner spray to cover up some frame rail damage. I would not have bought the car if so. The frame's in beautiful shape, and that's the big concern with these unibody cars, is the frame. But again, this car is it's a beautiful, gorgeous 69 Charger and in amazing shape, and you know, these cars get bought up very quickly. So if you're interested, please let me know. But this is the 69 Charger.